Hello, everyone. This is a game that gets right into it, so I will too. This is another Howler for an hour, one more for tonight, that I'm going to do. This is the first non-cat game Nikki the Nokomodox have played, but rats, mice, rodents, mummies. I think I'm completely suited to enjoy this game. This is Squeakross Home Squeak Home. I don't know why I have trouble with that title name. This is a Sudoku-style number puzzle game, though I don't know if it's purely Sudoku, or it's other things as well, where you solve little number puzzles to fill in squares, kind of like Picross, to unlock furniture to customize a home. It has a quite a cute theme to it. It's just simple number puzzles, but with all this veneer of customization, home ownership, and little rodents running around. It seems cute, so let's check this one out. But, of course, before we fully begin, if you like the video, think about giving a like, perhaps subscribing if you feel so inclined, or maybe stopping over to Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube. We always like the company, and thank you those who do come by Twitch, and those of you raiding and coming on by in the raid as well. I hope you enjoy your time here. We also have a Discord community if you want to check that out. A Coffee link exists if you want to help monetize the content. And of course, there's a merch store if you want to buy a few little trinkets here and there. Links in the description. Check them out if you feel. But, yes, I'm not sure how puzzle capable I am. I've not really tested myself with puzzle games, but let's see what we got here. And I just remembered I haven't actually changed the title. Just a moment. I think my resident title changer, Chryssavs, has stepped away a little bit. That's fine. I hope they're doing well. There we go. That should have the right title now. So, create a profile to claim your free home Squeak Home. You can add your profile appearance at any time. I get to make my own nummy. Alright then. Let's see. Rodent editor. Name Squeaky. Now, let's see here. If you expect me to make a mouse named Nikki, that's not going to happen. So, who wants to be a mouse? I'm the one to stand and loom over the mice, not be one myself. So, let's customize a viewer into this. Who would like to be a part of this? Emergency food supply. Or leisure food supply. Cereal. Yes, there is that emote, isn't there? Should I make a charm one? Is that what you're suggesting? I forgot about that emote. That emote is very good. Let's see if we can make a charm one. What can we do here? Body height? Long boy? Not long boy? Very good. Spin. You spinny grow. His eyes do the boggle. That's cute. Apparently that's something rats do when they're happy. Let's see, body mass. Oh yes, that's a chonk. Oh, we gotta do chonk. Long and chonk? About there. A charm one of your Atlas character. Charm's Atlas character would also be a decent pick. What patterns do we have? Belly, plain, panda, triangle, lightning, underside, half spots, big spots, small spots, backline, bandit, little mask, half, twirl, radiant, line, male baldness, brindle, chipmunk. I believe this game was made by somebody who likes rats quite a bit. Cow, cow, hairless. Interesting option. They're even wrinkly. Let's do chipmunk. Ew. The hairless rats exist. Don't judge. And we can do custom colors. Good. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna say the hue is around there. A little hard to tell. Let's go to the pattern color. This one will be more saturated. That looks pretty good. Yes, we'll make Charm a snack. I mean, that's automatic, but you know. I think that pattern is probably the best one. Let's see. Yes, I think so. There is indeed skin color as well, yes. Chipmunk has the right gradient, I suppose. The belly portion, I think, works best for him. Or her, rather. You can click them for squeaks. Good. Let's see. Rats. What does that mean? But hello. Skin color. Well, technically, Shadow's skin is purple. A dark purple. I like that. Hey, you shake them. Not really. Alright, that seems good. At least for the first step. Let's see here. Head. Yes, let's see what we have. That's a snooter one. That's a long snooter. I think this one fits best. Looks chubby. Size. I see. We'll keep that about middle. So yes, for anyone confused why I'm making Charm when I'm Nikki, the simple fact is I don't accept being a mouse or a rat, but I accept Charm being one. So we'll do Charm. I like how they raise their head when you edit the mouth, so you can see the mouth. I like that one. Teeth length. A saber-toothed rat, apparently. Let's have it be a little smaller. Tooth width. I see. That's good. Eye shape. Reminder, by the way, we're about to play a Sudoku Picross sort of number puzzle game. But there's a lot of aesthetic to this game, so we're customizing the mouse first. You love huge head? It is very huge. Actually, it kind of works, doesn't it? Let's just make it a little tiny bit smaller. We can have a big head, why not? Let's see. Oh, eyelashes, that's cute. Oh, missing eye? That's a bit sad. Let's see. Head off for a while. Back now. How did the cat game go? Sort of simple, a relaxing game. Not terribly involved, I would say, but not bad. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Eye color. That's easy. For charm. And for myself. Technically, we share the eye color. Of teal. There's kind of a gradient going on here. That's interesting. Suppose that's fine. There, I think that's good. Maybe lower the value just a tad so there's a little bit more definition. There we go. Alright, now to the ears. Ha! Those ear sizes. Let's do that. Big ol' ears. Easy to nibble. Fur. Oh, you can turn the fur on and off. Okay. I think fur looks better, yes. Those ears can hear alien communication. No, now they can. Wow. We're gonna stick with these ears, but keep them there, I'd say. Fold. Oh, forward folding. I think maybe just a little bit. No, actually, that looks a little too silly. I'll leave them where they are. Alright, moving down. Snout. I already adjusted the snout, but alright. Oh, the actual Studer snout. Heart. We gotta stay with the original. It's the most catered style, too. Big snoot. Tiny snoot. We'll keep it where it was. I think it's a good size. Don't choke on your food now. It's best that it goes down smoothly. These are very frizzly, wiry whiskers, a lot of these. By the way, I've been asked this, and yes, I do have whiskers, even if some of my graphics don't show them. They're just very fine. Whiskers density. Ah, how many whiskers? Could have just a couple if you want. Let's have max density and do that. Or maybe just... three. Good. Color. I think for charm, probably black. Maybe then I would actually go with these, since black stands out differently. Let's go for the finer ones, but... yes, that's good. Alright, moving on. We're not done yet. Tell. Let's see here. Tail length. Long is probably good, and thick is probably good. There we are. Paws. Claws? Claws on the paws. I think they add a nice little definition. Paw fur? Oh, we can put paw fur on, if we want to. Though I think I like them standing out. And then the feet... big. Those feet. Look at those feet. I think middle's fine. And their spacing is okay. Claws on them? Yes, why not? personality. We're not done yet. In our Sudoku puzzle game, we obviously need to select the personality for our rat. Let's see here. Playful, happy, reserved, gentle, violent, feral, precious, shy, stinky, scrumpy, malevolent, clever, chaotic, confused, or gluttonous. I think gluttonous would work for her. She should fatten up, after all. Critter, clown, potato, goofball, guy, gal, beast, king, queen, creature, baby, sausage, squeaker, artist, animal. I don't know what I'm selecting here. Gluttonous sausage? That does sound decent and yummy. Gluttonous sausage, then. Energy level. What energy level should she have? She's a bit lazy, honestly. So how about max hunger? Little lower on energy. Squeakiness. Oh, if you didn't think that was high-pitched enough. I think I'll do low pitch. Squeakiness, shy, the settings are silent for no squeaking, shy for low squeaking, default for default, talkative for higher squeaking, squeak machine for max squeaking. Let's do talkative. And finally, save. And there we are. We have a charm mouse. Perhaps we should give you a better name. Let's see. Yes. Charm mouse. There we are. I think I'm satisfied with this. Claim your free home, Squeak Home? Yes. Let's begin the actual game. Charm post sneaky. Post sneaky? Not sure you're doing much to see then. Hello, so you're the new owner, Charm Mouse. So welcome home. I know what you're thinking. It looks quite empty right now. Well, I've got just the thing for that. And the answer is, it's hiding behind my head, but there's a Sudoku puzzle, that's the answer. I like how it says, welcome HSH. Not sure that's what that means, but okay. I haven't introduced myself yet, I'm Nini, manager and head of the Home Squeak Home program. This is a very loud song. I'm here to hand you a copy of the Home Squeak Home catalog. You can order any furniture you want from there. There's one small condition, though. You need to solve Squeakross puzzles. I hope you like them as much as I do. Do you know how to play nonograms? I'm not sure I do. Teach me. Let's solve your first Squeakross and order a chair. Okay, but before that, can I don't seem to find... I can't find an options menu. I suppose I'll just turn down the game myself, then. This game had a cold open, so I don't even know where the options are. Let's just... There, how's that volume? Is that better? Nonograms are Picross. Oh, okay. Thank you for the clue. I wasn't sure if this was Sudoku or Picross, or a mix of both. But Picross makes more sense. Is that volume good, guys? Let me know. Technically, Picross is a number puzzle as well. Is the volume good, by the way? I have to wait for an answer before I continue. Alright, thank you. Wanted to make sure. Let's begin the first level. Basic chair. So, Squeakross, I see. Squeakross for Picross. It's Squeakross, Picross. I understand now. Let's learn how to play. I'll show you how fun it is. This puzzle is a Squeakross, also called Monogram. The goal is to find which cells have to be filled with blocks to form a picture. You'll use the hint numbers around the grid to solve the puzzle. These hints show the number of connected blocks in a row or column. This hint tells you there are 5 connected blocks in this line. Fill them using left click. Yes, all 5 can fill. Well done. This also works for columns. Hint numbers tell you how many blocks are connected. Ah, 2 blocks and 2 blocks with a space. Starting with the largest hints can be helpful. This column has 5 connected blocks too. Fill them. I see. Well done. Easy, right? This hint number is 4, but there are more than 4 cells on this row. This row needs 4 connected blocks and one's already there. Can you find the only possible arrangement? Yes, and they have to be connected. It has to be these. Nice. Complete this line too, please. Yes. Amazing. You pretty much know how to play Squeakross now. Let's learn a few other concepts. Cells can be crossed. X2. Crossing cells that cannot have a block will help you move forward. Oh, I can mark them as don't fill this. I understand. Notice how some hints have turned gray. That means there are no possible blocks in these lines. Use a right click to cross the cell to complete that line. Ah, I see. Nice. When hints are crossed out, that means you have fully completed the line. Add crosses to all her lines without line gray hints to complete them. Has anybody played a Picross game before? I'm aware of some of them. Mario's Picross was quite popular, wasn't it, at one point? I think some people enjoyed that. I believe there was a Pokemon one as well. The problem with these puzzles, 90% of the time, they don't look like the item character it's supposed to be. Well, we'll see if that ends up the case here. Now, I guess it depends on how many blocks there are on the puzzle. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, do you want me to fill in something else? Oh yes, here. As you saw, the puzzle hints change and help you progress. Look at that, we're almost done. Let's talk about lines with multiple hints. Hints read in order from left to right, top to bottom. I see, they're in the order that I understand. Each number is a block group. These hints tell you there are 2 groups of 2 blocks in this line. Complete that line by adding 1 block across the 1 block. Don't guess. Easy. Now you know how to finish the puzzle. Before I go, let me give you some useful tips about hints. As you saw, hints can have different states. I'll go over them briefly. Hints read in order from left to right, top to bottom. Each number is a block group. Makes sense. Nice music, by the way. You had the Zelda and Pokemon ones on your 3DS. Oh, there's a Zelda one as well. Is this puzzle an Among Us crewmate? No, we're making a chair. Interesting place your brain went. A dark hint means you currently can't solve that line logically. Best leave it for later. Ah, so if the number is dark, it's basically saying, come back to this line, you don't have enough information. Cross that hint means these rows or columns are done. A gray hint with a white outline means the line is almost done. Adding crosses will complete the line. And then blue hints. A blue hint with a white outline means you can logically find at least 1 block or cross on the line. The best way to play is to focus on solve the blue hints. The more you progress, the more these appear. All this information is available for review in the manual whenever you need it. I have to say, this seems really well done. They're color-coding parts of the puzzle to make it more like, yes, you maybe focus on this section. It seems very friendly. One last thing I forgot to tell you about, the absolute rule of Squeakross. You should never, ever take a guess. Never guess, only deduce logically. If you keep this rule in mind, everything will be alright. I'm going to guess there's penalties for guessing. Now, finish this puzzle, please. Yes, don't make a guess. Also, I suppose... I suppose Charm Mouse has taken my VTuber position. Right then. I guess it's a chair. A basic chair. Next ticket pack 5. Alright. You're a natural. Let me show you how to place that hard-earned furniture. Edit. Yes. This is the edit mode. You can do cool things such as placing furniture, changing wallpaper, and more. It looked like a chair, but it didn't have all its legs because the low resolution of the blocks was too low for that. Press tab to see all furniture you collect by completing puzzles. Alright. All your hard-earned furniture will end up here, so come back off and see what you unlock. Play place to that chair you just got. So props, wallpapers, floor, and favorites. I see. You can edit at exit edit mode when you're done decorating. Timeout chair. That's what that is. Rug mode. What's that do? Lets me place rugs, I suppose. Variation mode. Ah. Well, here's purple. I suppose that makes sense. Or green would also make sense. Let's do green. We can also change the lighting. Default warm, cold, or... Let's do warm for now. It looks nice. Well, it's a bit empty still, but it's your home. Try interacting with the chairs. Let's see how Charmouse likes it. Go sit in the corner, Charmouse. Ah, looks comfy. You can do much more in edit mode. Take a look at the manual in the main menu for more information. I'll see you soon, so enjoy your new home, Squeak Home. Donut. Yes, that's a mood. Sitting half into a wall and then eating a donut. She is a ghost. She can do that. Right then, what else do we have? We have, C. Ah, cosmetics. We don't have much, but we can put on a few things. Just question mark things. Sure, why not? For now. So we'll get more cosmetics. What else do we have? We have a photo mode. And we have mail. Your first home, Squeak Home, dear Charmouse. Hello, this is Needy for the home, Squeak Home. Congratulations again for your property acquisition. Your first client, thank you for your support. I hope you enjoy your space. Isn't decorating fun? I love it. A Squeakross a day keeps the vet away. Needy, head of home, Squeak Home. Also, the mouse in this menu is, the mouse cursor is a mouse head. That's quite good. Oh, there's a spam folder? Alright, the cheese bell. Squeaky's proud of her Charmouse and give her some neat furniture to play with. Best to keep her happy before dinner. Also, it looks like there's more than one room we can unlock over here. 65 puzzles, 250 puzzles, 400 puzzles, and 150. That's a lot of puzzles we have to complete. There's at least 400 puzzles in this game. Interesting. Ah! So, one complaint I do have, and I do think we've made this complaint with Howlers before, I only now unlock the settings menu. I had to go through some tutorial stuff before I could access the settings. I think that's a little silly. Ah, but you can turn... Okay, this is good. Look. You can use darker colors for puzzles. I'm curious about that. But, it looks like you can turn off some of the hints if you don't want them. That's nice. High contrast separators. Good for colorblind. Those for need extra details. That's good. Some accessibility. I'm gonna turn night mode on because it sounds nice. I'm a black cat. Can you blame me? Let's see. I mean, anti-aliasing... I don't know. I actually think it looks fine without that. Oh. Disable copyrighted music. Yeah, that's probably smart. One moment. I'm going to... I adjusted the volume of the game through the volume mixer since I didn't have access to the options. But now that I do... That seems reasonable. Yeah, let's do that. But disable... I'm glad I went to the credit. I'm glad I went to the settings then. Because apparently it plays copyright music in this game. Right. Music license is available on one moment. A little curious what it would have played, because I obviously can't play that here if I can avoid it. Let me just type in that link to find out what songs they're actually using. Alright, here we are. A Tune for Lady. Bossa for the Lonely. Bossa Nova. Bossa for Pretty Girl. I get the impression they like bossa music for this game. Calm elevator music, captivating bossa nova, easy smooth jazz, elevator music, graceful guitar jazz. Yeah, these songs don't have the most creative names. Happy music, jazz funk elevator music loop, but it keeps going. There's quite a few songs. They actually just provided all their music licenses on a webpage. Very interesting. But yes, I'll keep it to non-copyright music. Nice of them to include that option, though. I would have found it a little faster had I been able to access the settings sooner. Let's play some puzzles, shall we? Let's get a sunflower seed. Alright. I suppose I'll keep my avatar off for now. There we are. I guess that's a sunflower seed. Try it. Try what? Yes, let's keep that on. Why not? I didn't know that was going to be a wearable item. Very good. These animations. Basic small table. That's an easy one. Let's see. Start with the big numbers is what they advise. That's probably smart. Easy enough. Easy enough. It's a cheese table. Oh, it's no, it's not a cheese table. Try would just eat that. I eat the table anyways, I don't know. Rats are their incisors, after all. Oh, a cardboard box. That's my sort of furniture. Magic trees or transmutes into any material. I know a bit of transmutation myself, but not with cheese. Oh, this is rather fun. This is a nice, relaxing little game. I also appreciate the dark mode. You don't have to cross out with right-click. It's not necessary, unless you are having trouble. On the bigger puzzles, it'd probably be more useful. Oh, I got a sticker. Let's see. Cute. That is cute, I agree. What do I do with that? By the way, I'd like to note there are 25 pages. Let's see how much I can get through in a half hour. And let's test my intelligence, I suppose. There we are. I suppose it's also helpful, especially on the bigger puzzles, to consider the object I'm trying to make. Basic cabinet. Hello, it's me again, Nini. You're making good progress. I think you're ready for something more challenging. Let's try a 10x10 Squeakross puzzle. Yes. So these are gonna be 10x10? This one's perfect. Let's solve it together. Yes, you can wait a minute. Oh, you're gonna force me to. Alright then. It's a little too hand-holdy, I feel, but that's alright. Let me guide you through a bigger puzzle. Really, a bigger puzzle is just a more complicated version of the same formula. I don't see the trouble. Yes, the same way. Okay, good practice. Start with the largest hit. Yes, yes. I don't need this tutorial, but thank you. Let's have a look at these two lines. Yes, 8. If I were to add blocks by using a bit of logic, obviously we can place one between them. When a hidden number exceeds half of the line length, some placement of some blocks can be deduced. Yes. Half the line length is 5, and 8 is bigger than 5. Yes. By comparing the overlap between possible ranges, we'll discover some blocks should be. Ah, yes. It would be this. It could be all the way up to the top. It could be all the way to the bottom. But in that, we would include at least this, and this block. Or actually, all these blocks would be included right here, regardless of placement. So, I see the logic there. That was a good hint, actually, for them to tell me about. Yes, the overlap can be safely filled in. I understand. Same on this side. You can use this trick on another line. Do you see it? Yes, it has to be... These two blocks are required, these middle ones. That makes sense, actually, math-wise. Yes, they're telling me how to do it, but I'd rather solve it myself. I feel like I'm being talked down to a bit by this forced tutorial, but, you know. I want to go over another useful tip to solve the big puzzles. The blocks are on the edge of the grid. It's often a great place to continue. Yes. I don't need to. I don't need to surround them with crosses. Well... Oh, I see. There is enough space where I should, I guess. There. Yes, these two as well. I get it. I suppose it is good to do it bit by bit sometimes. You said yes to tutorials. Did I say yes to tutorials? I suppose. Okay, 4. The overlap trip on a line like this, yes. Right. So, if there's a two 4x4, if there's two 4-length blocks here that can't touch, that means they could be here, 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 or that same pattern but over here, so on and so forth. But there's only so many... This is a little trickier to figure out the overlaps on. They're going to tell me what the overlaps are, but let's see here. What would the overlaps actually be? Okay, well this could be either the extreme left 4, or it could go as far as, well, just one more space, because it needs to be enough room over here. So the overlap would be this, 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 this. Yes. Yes, I figured it out. One last tip. Lines with lots of hints can feel overwhelming, sometimes they're easier to solve than they appear. This one looks complicated, right? No. 3, 1, 2, 1. 3, space 1, space 2, 2, space 1. Not complicated. Easy, actually. More numbers is easier, I'd say. They asked me if you knew how to solve a nonogram, and I said I didn't. That's true. I want to be careful. They insist on the crosses as well. Don't worry if you don't get it. I get it. Checking back on lines partially solved can help you move forward. Add a block on the bottom row by solving that vertical line. By picturing the first part possibilities, we can use the last cell can't be a block. Yes, that's true. And it opens up other possibilities. Yes, now we've eliminated that as for the 8 row. Okay. Never guess. Alright, alright. Let's see here. Oh, did I make a mistake? Let's see. Ah, I see. No, wait, I don't see. Oh, there is something. Oh, right here. Aha. I didn't notice that bottom square. 1, 1, 1. There could be one there or there. There can't be one here, here, or here. Let's see. This one has to be a part of this. And this one is done. That one has to be there. Which means 3 for that. This has to be here, which means this can't be a block, which means this is a block. That should do that. Feels slightly hand-holding, but that may be the intention. That's fair. For the starting puzzles, it's fair. Let's see. Well, this has to be a 3, and then a 1. So with that there, now I know that this is 3, 3, which means this has to be a block. Because 3, 3. There has to be one here or here now, but I'm not sure which yet. Let's see. Well, let's solve this too. That's a 5. Which completes this pretty much. There we are. What else can I work on? 5, 2, 1. I can solve this row. 3, 1. Can't quite solve this. Let's see, what else can I eliminate? Well, this is a 2. So I know that much. This has to be a 3 up here. 3, 3. That clears this row. Which means this is solved. Alright. You just kind of bounce around, look for what information you have provided to you. It makes sense. Oh, this is solved. Which might solve... Well, yeah, this does solve this, because 5, 1, 1. This means this has to be a 1. Which means this has to be the 6. There. Alright. This little section here is being a bit of a pill, though, for me. Let's see. Never guess, they say. Can I avoid guessing in this situation? Let's see. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. I didn't count that. There, we're solved. We're good now. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 5, 1, 1, and 1. I just miscounted a number. There, we got an alarm clock. Okay, book pile, why not? Hey, what's this tab here? Needy's challenges. Complete all normal Squeakross page 2 to unlock Needy's challenge. Alright, books then. That has to be correct, because of the shape of this. So that leaves a question on which one of these, but let's see. What next is beneficial? Well, there's this 8 here, so 1, 2, 3, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Yeah, that's required to do that. Right, that gives a block here, so I know there's a block here. That doesn't help too much. What about this row? Possibly. What can I eliminate here? Well, this is either the last block, or... No, I can't quite extrapolate for this one. Not just yet. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, this is a 7, so... What do I know from that? It has to be from there to there. Which means it has to be these blocks. Right then. That helps a bit. Now on the 25-20 puzzles, that sounds difficult, yes. I believe that's accurate. I think those blocks are required for the 6. Let's see. Well, that gives me the 2, or the 4. That's probably part of the 4, yeah. Okay. The amount of hits to the line can often help solve it. In other words, the hit will take up some space squares plus 1 more. Yes, I am aware of that flight of thinking. First, it's 161 here. Oh, this is an easy one. That line could just be instantly solved. Right, because if there's a space between each number... Here's a simple way of doing this. If there's 3 numbers, we have a 6, a 1, and a 1. You have to add 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8, but you have to add 2 more for the gaps, that's 10. If you have 10, that's the full line. I just realized that, okay. So for instance, 6-2 is a full line as well, but really this works better when you have 1s on the other side. So 3-2-1, like there's multiple places that can position. Basically, if something is bordered by 1s, you could generally do a better job solving it. Ah! Like the 1-2-1 here, this has to be it. Because there's only one, yeah, it made sense. Right, that helps a bit. Actually, that does help a bit more here, too. This has to be a part of the 6, that one. And this 3, it has to be, this square has to be involved in the 3. I know that much, too. And we have a 1 here. This could be 3, 1. No, that can't be 3, 1, 3. This can't be. This has to be a 3. This has to. Oh, it's not. Really. Technically. But yes, I guess if that isn't right. I was thinking 3. No, that's true. Yeah, there has to be the 3. That has to be the 1. And then the 3 has to be either here, 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 or here, here, here. So this is part of it. Yes, I had to think about that a bit. Oh, 1, 4. This line's done. Let's see. 3, 1, 1. Here's a curious thing. This has to be part of the 3. Also, I like how he has the sunflower seed on her snoot, but also is eating the sunflower. So I believe the personality traits I selected will cause them to do different animations. That's rather adorable. Okay, so either one there or one there, but this has to not be. Let's see. Those are I should use more crosses, that would help me a bit. To kind of make it clear for myself where something can't go. Oh, this is easy. That line's done, which helps me solve this line a little bit. Well, not quite yet. It's a fridge! Look at that. Isn't that nice? Ah, this is solved. Well, partially at least. I know the 2 is there. The 3 I'm not sure, but this is part of the 3 right there. Which helps here as well, because we have a 4, 2, 1. Well, that's the 2, that's the 1. And that's the 4. That's the 7. Marked off. The 3 is ready to go. There we go. Now it's coming together. That's the 3 there. And the 3 there as well. This is the 2, 3, 2 solved. And the 6, 1 solved. I think we've done it. The 3 is there. Alright, there we are. Stack of books. 10 by 10 is a little more tricky, but it's fun. You just keep picking away at little bits. False scarf. Oh, this is something we can wear, I bet. Okay. Those have to be correct. And by the extrapolation, those have to be correct as well. Let's see, do we have any more 8s or 9s I can work with? Doesn't look like it. Right. We're gonna go backstage missions. You can help if you wish. I may or may not take the help. Okay, I know these are the 1s. So I know that all that is nothing. I know that these have to be connected, because those are 5s, and just 5s. I also know that the 4 is here, because of... Oh yeah, because I placed the X's here, that lets me know where the 4 starts. Ah! Yes, there is a point to placing these crosses, isn't there? Let's see... Well, we have the 2 here, meaning that's the 1. And we know this is a 1, so we know that that is there. So we just need to figure out the 1 here. Right. And same here. This is probably the same setup, actually. There we are. That helps a bit. We know that that's blocked. We know that these are the rest of that. Which also means that we know that that's blocked, because this is 1, 1, 1 down here. The 3 I'm not so sure about, but what I am sure about is that the 3 is not any of those places. Same with this and this as well. Not sure about the 6 yet, but I know that these can't be the 6 because there's not enough space. I can block those off. Now there's a 4 here. Oh, I can solve that. There we are. Oh, I can solve the 8 now. Since that has to be combined over here. And that actually solves the 9 as well. Good. It also gets me in the door for the 6. There we are. That solved a lot, actually. But that actually did most of the game. Put that there. 3, 4. That solves that. Solves those as well, which makes that, that. And there we are. That's how you make a scarf, I guess. This is for the same depth from the Spirit of the Mouse. Do tell, what's that? There we are. She looks cozy now. Alright, a basic bed. 10 by 5. Interesting. That's a different shape. Well, I saw that one rather quickly, didn't I? I just saw the formula. Ah, new sticker. Is that a mouse and a cream cookie? You're tempting me, aren't you, game? If you have filled spaces on the edges, it's very easy to force the adjacent space to either be filled or not filled. I see. Potted plants. Let's do that. Anytime we have a row that goes completely across, it helps quite a bit. Let's see. Ah! This row here doesn't look completable, but it is. Because I know for a fact this can't be 3. Because there wouldn't be enough space for 1 and 2 if that was the case. So this has to be 2, which means this has to be 1. Which means this has to be 3, and I've already solved the row. We also know that that's there. And by that logic, it can't be here. Right. We also have 2, 4 already solved, pretty much, because this has to be the 2, this has to be the 4. Oh! Hold on. What did I mess up on? Oh, I see. Let me back that up a bit. Did I jump the gun here? Let me clear this row. Just a moment. Put those back. Right. Well, I'm right about the 6 here. And this could be 3, 3 like that, so I can't... Okay, let's see. What did I mess up there? Look at the 6, 3. Oh, yes. That row's already solved. That's the... Oh, the 2 is over here. I see. Fair enough. Well, we know that, this is not part of that. Or is it? No, it can't be. And neither can this be that. Spirit of the Mouse was an interesting puzzle platform. We received some play. It looked fun, but completely different from this. I guess they wanted a change of pace, didn't they? It's good to see some range in the developers, though, isn't it? Oh, this house. There we are. Best thing you do early on is solve these puzzles. Look for hits with larger numbers, some numbers. They can have more information on what's enough for certain spaces. Yes, I am doing that. basic nightstand. By the way, we should probably furnish again in a bit, but... I start with the biggest numbers, typically. Let's see. I believe that's all logic that I just applied there. Right, 5, 4. Well, that's an easier one. There we are. 1, 2, 4? That has to be the 4. There's a 1 there, a 4 there, another 2. There we go. This has to be connected, so that actually already solves the puzzle. On that side. This row's done. That's... Oops, I didn't mean to place it like that. I meant to place it like that. Held the button down wrong. 4, 3. Mostly solved that row. That row is solved. That row is solved. That's a 2. That's 2. There's a 3 here. Done. 5, 1. Done. 6, 3. Done. There! Oh, the hour's already over? This is actually quite fun. Congratulations, you complete the page. New challenges are now available. Solve and unlock color variations and more. Yes, what's up with this? So we have challenge, so there's puzzles. There's a lot of puzzles here, but also there's challenge versions of the puzzles. Alright, what's the basic chair challenge puzzle? I see. We have a 10 by 10 version of chair. Alright then. I believe that is correct. Oh wait, not quite. There we go, it's just those two. Yeah, that I was right. That adds up to 10, so that row's clearable. And so is this one, I believe. Yes. That's accurate. 2, 2, 2. Well, I know this is one of those. It has to be the 3. 4, 2, 1. That adds up to 9. No, that wouldn't be quite enough. This has to be a part of the 5 at the very least, which means that's the 1, then that's the... Well, I can't say that for sure, but I can mark that. And the 3 has to be one of either these two, or these, or that. So I can't guarantee yet, no. Right, let's see. Ah, this has to be a 2, obviously. Which makes this is a 2 or 4. I'm still not sure. 1, 2... 4 has to be... 1, 2... 4. This has to be part of the... This has to be part of the 4, regardless. It's required. Which makes that part of this 4. Yes, that makes sense. This has to be the 1. And the 2. which means that 3 needs to be figured out there. 3 is figured out on this row, which means... Oh, hold on, that could still be there. This has to be... not sure yet. But I know that this is not part of the 3, which means that this is the 5... Oh, I made a mistake, did I? Oh, yes, I didn't quite think about that. That could still be... Does that logic not check out? 4 2 1 only has 1 space available. You have overlap for the 4 and 2. Ah. Wait, I'm not seeing what you're saying. Hold on. I'm not quite sure. I think I have made a mistake somewhere. Well, I'll figure it out. These have to be connected, I think. Well, I had a red marker a moment ago and it confused me a bit, because I didn't quite understand why it was a, well, red marker. I miscounted. I guess I fixed my count afterwards then. Ah, I see what I did. Alright then. Well, by logic, these have to be the 2. Which means this is a 2. Which means that's the 1. Ah, that's the 6. And the 2s are covered. There's only 1 space for a 2 there. That covers that row. Let's see. What information am I lacking here? Ah! That's it. Ha! The chair was diagonal? I was wondering what shape I was even making there. Dastardly. They rotated weirdly. Complete your very first needs challenge. This needs to unlock color variations for the item. Oh, I see. That's how that works. You can place as many duplicates as you want. Alright. Cardboard blocks, then. 15 by 10. Interesting. Oh wait, this is 15, right. Well, I can still place some in the middle. Let's see. I believe the middle 3? Yes, that's right. It's a little hard to extrapolate. Like, I know I want to have some overlap blocks covered here on this row. On this column, rather. But I couldn't quite figure out what overlapped. Ah, this one overlaps, I think. Has to be at least those 4. Yes, that's right. This one's even more restricted. It's 2... Similar rule, but push down 1, so... At least I think that logic works. Yes, the logic does work. Let's see here. Let me go to another row. I don't like doing that if I don't have to. Well, if this is a 3, then it's not here. The 3 in the vertical set also forms an extra space below what you've already filled in. I don't understand. Oh, hold on a second. Just thinking about this. 4, 1, 2, 3. If that was 4, 1, 2, that would still work. However, that means these blocks are required to be part of the 4. I think. The 2 would have to be here, or here. Which means the 3 could not be. This block is required for the 3. That gave me some information. Six, 2, 3. 6 has to be amongst those blocks, next to the X's. The X's do help a bit. Which means the 2 has to be at least here, meaning the 3 has to be at least here, if not here. So this is, again, part of the 3. Once again, 6 has to be here somewhere. And this 6 has to be part of this. I don't think I'm terribly good at taking tips, by the way. Let's see here. Seven has to be, if the 1 was here, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If the 1 was here, it'd have to be... So this, and this are required to be part of the 7. Which narrows down this row a little bit, because there's a 6 here, so... These blocks have to be part of that 6. And likewise, these blocks have to be part of this 6. That helps a bit. That means this 1 is already covered here and here. Which means these are the 5s and these are the 1s. There. This is nothing. Because it starts with a 2, so that can't be anything. Let's see. 7, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there'd be enough space for that. 3, so 3, 4, 5, 6. That 7 has to be part of these blocks. Which helps here, too, because I know the 3 starts here now. That covers the 3 there. And also covers the 6 there. Excellent. That's a line complete. And that covers that 6 there. As well, that's useless to me. And since that's there, that has to be the 3. Let's go back here. 2, 5. Well, that's the 5. That must be the 2. That's the 2 here. There's quite likely a 2 here, but I'm not going to confirm that just yet. That's a 2. That's a 2. The 3 could be either here or here, but it can't be here. This is a 7. This is 2, 2. Solve that. I'm just gonna focus the left half. That seems to be working for me. 4 is... that's blocked there. The 6 is done. The 6 is done. The 2 is done. That's nothing. The 1 is here. Which means this is a 7. It seems covering half of it works well for me. If I could do that. If I could just focus half. Look at that. I've solved half. Just like that. Now, let's go to the other half. The 6 has to be amongst those blocks. On this row. Does that help me anyway? Yeah, it does, because the 6 now is confirmed to be here. And that covers this as well. Let's see, 4, 1, 2... Another 2 is here. 6, 2... Another 2 is there. 2, 2, 1. The 1 is right here. The 5 is here, which means it has to be either here or here. Meaning the 5 is definitely made of those blocks. 2, 3, 2. That's a 3. The 9, we've got it solved. It's done. The 6 is already... 7 solved here. There's exactly enough space for 7, so that has to be part of the 6. 2, 6 is already covered here. 6 is... 2, 6 is covered here. Wait. Not quite. Didn't see that. I forgot that blank was there. 2, 2, 2, 3, though. That's solved. 2, 7. Not solved, but closer to solved. 1, 6, solved. 1, 7, not quite. 1, 2, not sure about that yet. 4, 3, 4, that's the 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, yeah, this one's row's finished. This row's finished. This row's finished. Still not sure about the 5. The 7 is done. Which means the 2 is done. Which means the 2, 1 is done. There we go. It kind of is something that snowballs, isn't it? A Picross puzzle. You start slow and gain momentum. Do I get a special sunflower seed for getting this? Can I color the sunflower seed I'm wearing then? Let's see here. This is a 10 by 15. Right. 15. Let's start with this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The overlap is... I just realized something. This is going to be wrong, but ignore it for a second. I just need to mark this for my own overlapping purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These two. I'm going to use the X's to help me find overlaps. It makes it a little easier for me. So for instance, this 9 here. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or it could be 1 lower. So the overlap is here. So... it's going to give me those scary red marks, but it does help me to deduce what I'm trying to do. So this 9 could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or it could be as low as here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has to be these. Yeah, this is much easier to find overlaps when I'm using the X's for this purpose. A bit unorthodox, I know, but it helps. A bit of a cheat code? No, I'm good. I just want to focus. Let's see. Let's work with another big number. How about a 7? Well, first off, the 1 has to be either here or here, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 has to be in here. I think we can find a similar rule here. Actually, the 2 has to be here, doesn't it? Yes, it does, because... There, that already solved the row. Very good. This is a 5-3. Ah! The 5-3 has to be amongst... those blocks. Okay, so these blocks have to be part of the 5. The 1 has to be either here or here. So this 4 has to be... This square is required for the 4. The 3, that's an interesting one. So, these blocks can't be the part of the 3. Let's see, the 6. Yeah, I've already done the 6. Let's look up here. 9, 2, 9, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 9. And then, yeah, there's too much space there. Let's see here. 2, 4, 1, 5, though. Well, this has to be the 2. Which means this has to be the 4. This has to be the 1. Which means this has to be the 5. Alright, that helps a bit. I can go back over to, say, this. This is a 5 already, so this makes that row solved. 1, 4, 2. Can I solve this yet? No, not yet. 3, 1, 2, I can solve partially. Actually, I can solve it all. There. 1, 1. That's a curious one. I can buck those. That forces the 3 to be here. Which means that's probably the 1. Wait, hold on. Something seems odd here. Actually, yes, I've completely messed up this row. No way I haven't. Oh, no, I see. It has to be those, or possibly those. So this is required. Not sure where the 7 actually ends, but that much I can fill in. 2, 9, 1. For the shape of it, I assume this has to be the 2. Which means that... No, I guess I may be wrong. Hold on. Hello, Nick. Hello there, Epic. Well, I can fill these. Which means this row is solved. Partially. What did I do wrong with this row? 3, 1, 7, 2, 9, 1. What did I mess up here? 2... I messed something up here in this row. I'm not sure what I did. Or column, rather. This column here. It said I was wrong when I placed the 2. Now it says I'm not wrong. It's Picross. Okay, maybe I just misplaced a block. I saw a red marker and I was worried I messed something up. That has to be filled. Oh, it's Picross. Nonogram. Never heard of it? Ah! These have to be... Yes, that has to be the 1. That has to be the 2. That has to be part of the 6. That's required. Which means that covers the 4 here. 9's there. We have a 2 here. That means this has to be the 1. This has to be the 3, and this has to be the 1. The 1, 3, 2, 1 I could have solved right off the bat because of the requirements. I should have counted that. Well, whatever, I solved it again. 1, 2, 3. Still can't quite solve that. 1, 3, 3. Still can't completely solve that, but partially I can. 1, 4, 2. Not quite yet. 5, 4. Well, I know that has to be part of the blocks. That solves this row. And almost solves this row. And this has to be part of the 4. Which means... nothing yet on that row. 8-3. Well, this one's already solved, basically. Oh, hold on. Can't make an assumption. I can place that, though. 6-3. Well, given the space of this... it has to be... This 3 has to be part of this, which means that's the 1 covered. And the 3 has to be in here somewhere, so these blocks are part of the 3. Which makes the 4 covered here. I can't really explain it as I am also solving, but I hopefully am making it clear enough for you, Epic, how it works. 1, 2, 1. I just realized that this 1 actually makes these all X's. This row is finished. That helps a bit. Ah, this row is finished. Let's see. That's covered there. This has to be filled in here. That solves this row. Which helps solve this row, kind of. Not completely, but... now the 6 can only be on one of these 2 squares. That solves that and that. That's good. I really should be paying attention to the lit up numbers tell me that I can solve, basically. I think that's how that works. That brings everything else. There we go. There we are, new sunflower seed. And a sticker. A city boy. Try it, why not? Yeah, keep it on. This is an entertaining game. I'm gonna complete the challenges of the ones I've done, and then I'll decorate the house, and we'll call it a stream. That's what I plan to do. 11 by 11, huh? Crossover has to be at least... those 4. So this section. It's probably an easy math formula. 11 by 15 equals 7. Something in there makes sense. Well, this is 14 here, so I know that these have to be filled. And 12 is even easier. Has to be a crossover there, at least. What other big numbers are there? Oh, there's a 12 down here. And we already have a block place, so that makes it a little easier. Can't be that. Has to be one of these. So it has to be... actually, can't be that either. It has to be this... or 1 over. So actually all of these are for sure part of it. And the 10... well, the crossover's in the middle. As usual. $13. I believe that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. It has to be those. Alright. So you see, by doing this extrapolation, you actually end up adding quite a bit. This actually helps me immensely over here, because the 6 here has to be there. So, I already know that. I also know this 2 is already solved. This 2 is solved, this 2 is solved, this 2 is solved, this 2, this 2, this 3, this 3, this 4, this 3, this 1. Now I'm starting to see how to do this quickly. Ah yes, divert 4-5, I see it now, thank you. Which actually helps with this, that's to be part of the 10 now. This has to be a 3, this has to be the 6, this has to be the 4, solve that, that's the 2. That's the 3. That's a 2. Yeah, I guess if you get edge blocks, you can immediately fill in a bunch more blocks. Just look at the numbers. That's a 1, it has to be filled. This has to be filled down to 6. Done. Oh, actually, done. This is a 2, it has to be filled. Yes, I've just realized this little trick here. Now you can immediately fill a bunch of things. Okay, well, this one's already solved as well. Well, partially. That's a 4. Ah, this can't be there. Just realized from the way it's laid out. This has to be oh, there's a 5. Okay, this has to be part of the 5. No, wait. Yes, it does. So that has to be part of a 5. This has to be a 2. This has to be part of a 7. This has to be a 3. This has to be the 4. So this row is solved. This has to be the 6. This has to be the 8. This row is solved. This row is solved. Ah, this row is solved. 2, 4, 3. Ah, but I was wrong. Ah, I said 2, 2, 4, 3. Sometimes when the numbers gray out, which is helpful by you, but sometimes I misplace. For instance, I didn't see this 2, but I saw this 2, so I thought there was only 3 numbers in this row. But I know there's a 2 here. At least. Somewhere in there. And this 3 has to be part of this. There's a 5 here, so that probably blocks that. Ah! This is the 3. And this is the 4. 4 is there. 4 is somewhere in there. 3, 1, 2, 3. Can't solve for that yet. 6, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, that's the 2. 6, 3, 2. That's the 3. 3, 2. 2's there. 3 can be solved there. That row is finished. That row is finished, finished, and finished. Which locks the 10 down a bit. Means this has to be part of the 10. That solves the 3. Makes sense. Solves the 2 as well. 2, 2, 4, 3. The 4 is here as well. This row is basically finished. Whoops. Yes, there we are. Which solves that, which solves that. Solving that 4. There's nothing. Oh, hold on. Ah, the 1's there. Oh, and the 4 is finished. There we are. 10 is closed off there, the 9 is solved. There. There we are. I like these challenge levels of these items. Put them at a weird angle, then draw a puzzle based on that shape. It's very top of Jigglypuff vibes. I'll bring my head back for this next puzzle, I suppose. Alright, well, 10. 10. That's the 1. Which I think we already solved part of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Has to be these. Ah, there's a 2 here, so that's solved there. There's a 2 here, that's solved there. This is also a... Oh, hold on, that's not a 2, maybe. No, that can't be a 2. This has to be the 5. There's a 2 here, a 2 here. There's a 3 here, somewhere. Can't quite determine where yet. 14, well, I can fill this in. Actually... There we are. This is a 13. I can fill in a little further. Not quite as far. I think I can fill in this much. There we are. This is a 7. Fill in one more. There we are. 7 solved here. 3, 2. 4. 2, 1. 2... 3 is in there somewhere. Figure it out a bit. There's a 9 here. Eight there. There's a 2 here, so I can block those. A 9 here. An 8 here. Right, what'd that do over here? Solve that. Which, let's see. Ah, whoops. Wrong button. This is coming together rather easily. Once you get it, I suppose. I also solved the table at the end there. You seem rather engaged, folks. I'm glad you enjoy this. This seems to be a very solid monogram game. Alright, basic cabinet. We have this page and the next page, and then I'll quit. 112 with a 15 grid. That covers a total of 14 spaces, which means... it can be there or there, so... that has to be all filled. The 11 here... yes, again, in the middle. This 12 here is actually solved. Being that it is 15 by 12, it's pretty easy too. Same down here. Let's see. I don't know which one of these is the 1, but I can do that. That's a 1, that's a 2. That's a 2, that's a 2, that's a 2. Oh, I solved it. That's a 2, that's a 2, that's a 1. That's a 2, that's a... oop, that's a 1. 1. And I can also apply the logic backwards. That's a 2. That's a 3. 1, 1, 3. Solved row. Solved. Solved. 1, 1, 1. 1. Those middle ones could actually be solved. Yes, quite a bit of them could. Well, let's see here. Well, this is a 3. That solves this row. That has to be the 2. Yes, it has to be the 2. Give the placement. That has to be the 4. That's a 6. There's a space there. Space there. 3's there. We've mostly solved the tube, not quite. Done. This game is satisfying. I might play this for leisure time. I don't generally play games leisurely. Or often. But this one might be something I play through. Let's do the second page and call it after that. I'm basically just doing the first 2 pages in normal mode, the first 2 pages in challenge mode. Pretty simple. This one seems to be a bit of a freebie. It looks difficult, but it isn't, so... Ah, hold on. That one only had one solution. That made it easy. Music's rather nice, too. Glad they have a non-copyright version. Nice of them. Ah, I see, I can solve. I was wondering why it was still highlighted. It gives you a good hint. Not excessive or anything. But a good hint. Oh wait, I overdid that. Let's see here. There, that's what I could fill out for now. Oh, whoops. I made a slight mistake there. I was trying to fill this whole row in very quickly, but I messed up. Let's try it again. There we go. And there we are. There are quite a few puzzles here, aren't there? Ah, I made a mistake here. Oh wait, no I didn't. I just miscounted. Well, I solved that one rather quickly, didn't I? When they're long shapes, they're a little easier. New stickers unlocked. Oh! I got a ton of stickers for some reason. I don't even know how to use stickers yet, but we'll figure that out in a moment. $121 for that. Pretty fast. False scarf, sure. Miscounted with some of them, the paper's a bit worse. Video games are beneficial that way, I suppose. Why is this still highlighted like I could solve it? I don't think I can yet. But... I can do that. Certainly. And I know that's part of the 3. I don't know if it's there or there, so I'll just leave it there. Is this probably a 3 here? Actually, yes, it has to be. This means that's the 1. I think the same logic applies here. Solving that row. And this row. Can't solve here yet. Let's see. Well, I got a bit of work here. 165. I can put a 6 there. And a 5 there. That partially solves that. There's a 4 there. I'm not sure where the 4 goes here, but I know it fills this space, regardless. 263. Not sure if I could solve that information yet. You fill the middle 5 of the top. Pause. Pause? What's a Haas? Horizontal. Ah, I see. I also know about this, by the way. That's a bit of information I have. Also, actually, by extrapolation, I also know that this cannot be anything. Which actually helps a bit, because that means this can't be anything. And locks the direction this has to go, down here at the bottom. I realize you can't see the bottom left corner, the bottom right corner, but it doesn't matter too much. It's mostly just X's there. This has to be there. Which actually solves this. Ah, this is solved. Which means this has to be here. And this is isolated. Means this is the 2. Very good. 10 is finished. Can't be ours to rewrite the whole thing. Nah, I don't blame you. Ah, this has to be... Ah. Those blocks have to be applied. I guess the same can be said of... No, that's not true. I don't know where this one goes yet. But... I know that exists. Actually, I suppose that solves this row. Which probably solves this row. There we are. I'll come around to your logic eventually. Once I see it myself. Solves that. Solves that. Solves that portion. So I don't know why this 2 is lit up like I'm supposed to know something in this row at this point, or this column, I should say. But I don't yet. I do know that... Oh, that's... Oh yeah, that would be the 1, wouldn't it? And... This is a 3. It actually solves all of that over there. I also know the 8 has to be in there, which means these are the 2s, and these are the 6s. That helps a bit. That's the 1, 3, 2. Oh no, did I make a mistake? Oh, I just hit the wrong button. I meant to fill in an X and I didn't. That seems to be the most common thing I do. I just forget to place an X when I mean to place an X. That seems to be the most common mistake I made. Let's see. It's coming together now. Done. And now we have a color-changing scarf that we can wear. I'll determine its color later. Alright, 3 more puzzles and I'll call it for the night. 12 by 10. Let's see, we have a 9 here. I believe that's accurate for that. Actually, perhaps I went too far. I believe that's accurate for what I can learn there. The 523. Ah, yes. Gotta look for those. Oh, there's another one here. Let's see, are there any others that would work for us? Ah, right here. That one's solved. So like the divine line in the middle is in the middle instead of every 5. Ah, yes. It would be better if it was every 5. I think I would math a little bit better in my head that way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe these are all required to be part of the 7. Just like that's part of the 6 for sure. And so is that. Which I guess solves for this actually right here. There we are. Well, let's see. Well, that has to be a 1. That's a 2. That is the 2, and that's the 1, that's the 1, that's the 1. Mm-hmm. There's a 9. Not sure about the 8 yet, but I can put that there. Which solves this row. That's a 3, and that's a 2. That is a 2, and that is a 4. That's filled in, so that solves the 1. There's a 2 here, a 1 here. Not sure where that goes yet, but this solves this row. Which then brings me to this row. Which means I can fill in this. Solving that row. Oh, hold on. 7. Oh, that's already solved, actually. There. There. Put that there. Oh yeah, all these rows are done. 6 is done. 1's there. 2's there. 2's there. There we are! Hello, Drake. I like how the challenge mode is just get the same furniture, but now you can dye it. It's a good way of doing it. Well, that's a 2. That's... Oh, hold on. I can't confirm, but I can confirm this. This... a 3? That has to be the 3. That's a 4. Those have to be connected. Connected, connected, connected. Connected. Wait, 5, 1, 3. Ah. Five, 1, 2, rather. There we are. That has to be the 3. That row's finished. Right, that seems good there. Let's see, we have a 3 here, so I can put that there. 2, 2, 3. That 5 has to be there. That fills in the 2. That solves the 5. That puts a 1 here. I think that requires... Yeah, that requires a 1 there. Let's see. Solves that. And that. And that. That's solved. That is solved as well. I think I've gotten the hang of this. Gotten the hang of this whole notogram sense. That's good. Tomato. Right, one more then. It's a lot easier when it's 5x5 lines. It really does help. Actually, I could go one further. This is 15x15. Oh, too far. Honestly, I don't have to worry too much. That actually did a lot for me already. These are 2s. That's a 2. 6. 2. 2. 3. 3. Oh, I've already solved this row. Are you serious? I've already solved this entire row. I'm jumping to the gun here, but I am right about this much. There. Alright, that's solved there. 6. Up 2. 2. There's a 10 here. I thought so. 210.1 is exactly the length of the line. I was double checking. 210.1 means it fills the whole line. Very handy. There we are. Those are 5, so those have to be filled. That has to be a 2. 2. 2. No 2 there. There's a 6 here. That has to be filled in like that. Ah, this row is solved. Same with this one, I assume. That one's solved as well. This row is solved. This row also solved. 2's here. Fill those. This row is solved. This one's solved. Put a 2 down there. 4, 5. 4, 5. Probably a 2 there. Ah, hold on. I can't make that prediction just yet. I forgot this space was here. Let's see. Okay, now I can do so. And there we are. What does middle mouse button do? Oh, perhaps so. I didn't think of trying to press it. Well, here, let me just pop back into a random puzzle and find out. Oh! You're right, the middle mouse button does do something. I think it just creates basic marks that have no effects. Good. I'll use that for counting in the future. F1 controls. I could have done that. Temporary mark, yes. We can also call rodent if we want a hint. Why does squeak? Though... you can also just click. Well, this is rather fun. And here's the books, by the way. So we have multiple books. So this is just the first book. All these different pages. The 80 pages this has, or the 80 items this has. That's book 1. So 80 pages for this book, plus 80 more pages for challenge versions, and then there's more than one book. This is going to be a game with a lot of puzzles. Let's go to oh my, hold on, I have some emails. Dressing up. Have you tried your fur costume? You can dress up from home or main menu. Game tips. There's an easy way to count cells. You can find corresponding keybind in the top left. Yes, I should have probably found that earlier. I guess these have attachments. It's actually while I'm here. Color version. How do I color it, though? Ah, I see. I have a limited number of colors. How about green, then? I guess I get a sunflower scene option, color-wise. I guess we'll go with black. 960 puzzles total. That's quite a lot. Hello from the Ratway Sanctuary. Ratway Sanctuary is an amazing non-profit organization aiming to help rats who need extra care and support. Their work focuses on giving rats a forever home and relieve the burden of local rescue associations. You can find all their information here. Oh. A real ad. But a fair enough one. Sadika, one of the Ratway Sanctuary residents. Cute. If you can't tell, the developers of this game really care about rodents. Ratway Sanctuary, that's cool. I'll take a look at that. It's already open on my end. You can look on your own too. They have a fundraising shop. That's cute. They also have a game called Rat Spa on itch.io. Well, that's rather charming. Let's go through the rest of this. 10 puzzles done already. Did you find your new furniture comfortable? My little brother No-No is building them. He's so good at his job. I told him to reach out to you as your first client, but he's a bit shy. Maybe one day. You might think that I don't care about things like rat sanctuaries, being that I'm a cat, but let me just put it this way. You want to treat your food right. Alright, so I do agree with sanctuaries like that. What do we have here? Rodent content issue number 1. Hi, Charm Mouse. Consume rodent content. Milo. Must consume rodent content. I see. I mean, I'm very fond of consuming rodent content. Don't get me wrong. Citron. Gerbil. Cotton. Gerbil. Meal. Gerbil. If you like rodents and Sudoku, this game is a match made in heaven for you. Free seeds. Hello, Lucky Squeaker. Hello, Rodent Identity. You have been selected. You want 99,998 years of free sunflower seeds. This is not a scam. Okay. To get you free 500 Cheerios and seeds, please reply with your whole address as well as a recording of your squeak to prove your identity. Don't miss out. Trusty the Rat. This is not a scam. Yes. Well, this is cute. So I guess as you play, you can go back, place furniture, get emails. So there, it's focused to Sudoku, but there's like a social aspect to it too. Quite a bit here actually. Very wholesome game. Rat facts, social animals. Hello, Charmouse. Did you know rats are highly social animals that need to be kept in groups? In the wild, rats live in colonies with their extended family members. They eat, sleep, and play together, and get to take turns watching for danger. When kept apart from other rats, they can become anxious, depressed, hypervigilant, and often develop behavioral problems and even physical illnesses. If you're considering getting pet rats, we recommend starting with a group of 3 or more. Very true. Collect them all in one place. They're easier to eat that way, too. Ratway Sanctuary, home of many adorable rescues and fosters. That's an actual hint. That's actually an actual, care tip from an actual sanctuary. That's kind of fun. Game tips, rodent help. During gameplay, you can get additional help for solving puzzles. At the bottom right of your screen, click a call to call on your rodent. Next is various help options. Don't hesitate to try them. There's no penalty for it. Yes, there are hints if you're struggling. I seem to have gotten the knack of this, but... Hello there, Epicmon. A killer cup of warm, boy. You're so good at this. The joy of living in your own home with your own furniture. Isn't it every rodent's dream? I used to give every rodent in need a warm home to stay in. Rat Fact Intelligence, another Ratway Sanctuary. Also, I like the addresses. I don't know if you all noticed, but it isn't coming from gmail.com or msn.net. It's coming from homesqueakhome.squeak. .squeak. That should be a real address. I would appreciate that. Rats are very intelligent, emotionally complex animals. Studies have shown that rats experience empathy and laugh when they are tickled. They are one of the few non-human animals that possess metacognition and can learn to perform complex skills such as playing hide and seek and even driving tiny cars. Rats can learn their own name and be trained to come when called. Many owners teach their rats tricks like spitting, fetching, and even playing basketball. Metacognition. That's a word I haven't heard before. Let's look that up. Awareness and understanding is one's own thought processes. Oh, cats certainly are too. We just don't care. Let's see. Have you seen your HSH member card? On the main menu, use the button below to your rodent with a name on it to check your member card. It features lots of info on your progress. You can also change your rodent's appearance. Let's take a look at that. Here's the full manual then. Lots of information. What are stickers? Accessible from the main menu, you can customize your game's background by using the stickers you win after completing puzzles. Oh, so Also, you can change... The stickers you earn can be literally stuck onto the main menu, the puzzle screens, and the loading screens. Feel free to customize the UI with stickers. Cute. That's a very pointless but fun feature. Completely unnecessary, but I appreciate it. So I have one spam email now, or one spam cheese mail. Let's see here. So, if I go to edit, yes, let's try something. Rug mode. So I have a whole bunch of furniture I never placed. Let's place a bit. And I'll stop putting the chair in the corner. No longer a timeout chair. Let's move it. Alright. What of everything, why not? You know, this might be one of the more involved Picross games, isn't it? Thinking about it. You know, it's... you can place things on things, some-wise, depending on the thing. But it is rather charming, I must say. Let's see, how do you rotate? That's how. Oh, another thing for completing the challenge missions. When you complete the normal mission, you unlock a piece of furniture. You cannot color it, and you can only have one. When you complete the challenge mode, you're allowed to color it, but you're also allowed to have multiple. So that's another thing that having that does. Oh yeah, let's cycle colors. What do we got here? Oh, colors of bed frame. Purple. This is charm, after all, as a mouse that I've done, so... Can we color the light? Does that happen to color the light that comes out of it? Oh, it does. That's cute. Some things have more colors than others. That's fair. Let's see, there's a clone button. How do you do that? I didn't mean to play stat bidding. Let's see. Oh, that's clone. Okay. So why couldn't I clone this one? Oh, I know why. Because this is original. That's an original chair I placed before I unlocked multiple in the challenge mode. So that chair was unclonable because it was spawned before the challenge mode was beaten. I see. Well, I thought that's the reason. You can't clone Icy. If you want to clone, you can't place it in the same square where something already is. That's the problem. You have to move it somewhere else. Okay. Alright, this is coming together now. Let's put another little table in the corner. Let's change the color-ups, actually. Just to have a little variety. But that one probably still works better with the green bot. There we go. There we are, we made a little room. And we'll lock more as we go. Well, as I go. I think I'll play this on my own. It's nice. So if I turn the lights off... Oh yeah, that's very nice. And the variation mode, color variation. Ah, I see. You could just change the colors of things without having to pick them up. That's nice. And if we choose the mouse or the rat, they take a upside down nap on the bed. So, anyways, you can interact with objects with the rat as well. Sniff the lights. Oh, are you reading books or destroying them? Ah, okay, I've scared them, I suppose. There is no love for alarm clocks. They are in love with a cardboard box. Nope, doesn't like the plant. I see. I think there's just general reactions to some objects, but certain objects have special interactions. Such as the bed or this chair. Please stop scratching everything. You're a rat, not a cat. The gluttony trait might have to do with it, yes. We need some food items then, don't we? What's this button do? Oh, live auto. Switch camera. Oh, there's a little cinematic camera we can do. If you just want to leave this on as a screensaver. Or something. There's kind of an Animal Crossing energy to this inside the house stuff, isn't there? But I'm going to call it there. This has been a long stream. Oh, yes, I suppose I'll look at the stickers real fast. That sounds like a Super Mario 64 instrument. Alright, so how do stickers work? Main menu. I see, we can see where the icons go. So I can put a little guy. And there's a little guy back there, you can't see it. But... put a sticker there. Sticker. The sticker feature is rather amusing. Clearly the answer here is have as many food prepared rats as possible. Ah, I see. I have to queue. There we are. Just put them everywhere. It doesn't matter. What does this look like if I just spammed it? It looks fine. It does. It works out. You can't really block elements. It's all in the background. But anyways. That was Squeakross. Home Squeak Home. To be perfectly honest, when Tucker picked up a review key for this, I don't think either he nor I really understood what exactly this was. Nonograms, build a house, how was it all going to mix together? It's rather cute. Solve puzzles, get little things, put things in house, see interactions. This is quite charming. It definitely gives you something to do in between doing a bunch of puzzles. It's, you know, casual, reading emails, etc., but it's a nice break, so you don't get burned out on just doing nonograms. I think this is a very pleasant game, and I'm not just saying that because of all the scrumptious things on screen. Squeakross, Home Squeak Home. Go check this one out if you're interested. I think if you enjoy a bit of Picross, this is a game certainly up your alley, especially if you like rats. I certainly do.